Hi there, Pete Scargill. It's amazing what you can get for the money these days. I've got my S22 Ultra Samsung phone attached to the M6 gimbal from Hohem. I have the M6 remote control, and hence I can move left, right, up, down, all the rest of it with the remote. And of course, that also gives me the ability with the software in the Hohem to do multiple copies of myself and other silly things. I can do that. I've got a lapel mic, cheap, 20 odd euros for the microphone, USB attached to the phone. So I don't have to have a cord, and I don't have to worry about the rubbish microphones in the phone. And it's quite a windy day. The other way I can do it is to just tell, using the AI gesture sensing, the phone, this might work in brilliant sunlight, I don't know. Yes, it's on. So it's now tracking me. So if I leave the controls alone, don't do anything, I'm going to sit down and see if I remain in the picture. I guess this is challenging for any little setup like this. The sun here is really hot. Nope, that's up and down. There's obviously something you've got to do before you zoom in and out. Let me just turn on the tracking again. If it can handle. Are you watching me? Alright, so here's a criticism for Hohem. The little light on the AI tracking unit is very small, and it glows green when tracking's on, red when it's off. I can't really tell, and there's a reflection on the gold kind of coloured corner of this unit. It really prevents me seeing what colour that light is. I guess in any indoor lighting or sub-Saharan kind of lighting, you'd be able to see it fine, but it's really hot here. I can't actually see on the screen myself, partly because my eyesight's not that clever, and secondly because I'm actually quite some way away. I've got the zoom set on there. I'm quite some way away from the phone. However, let's get a little closer to it so I can turn that tracking back on. Alright, so with that on, I'll just go about my business, and with a bit of luck it won't track me. I do wish the auto tracking would keep your head a little bit lower down. It's right up the top of the screen. I don't know why it does that. I mean, you don't want to track my less than ideal body. You want to track my head when I'm talking, I guess. So there are obviously certain conditions under which you can track somebody when there's not too much else in the way. Move my hand out to one side. That doesn't do any significant harm. But if my head and body become too small in the screen, it obviously decides to just turn the tracking off. I don't know why, but all of that will come in time. Meantime, so there you are. I hope that gives you an idea of what you can do at the actual basic level with the gimbal, the tracking head that comes with the gimbal kit, and this remote, which I paid 20 euros for. I don't really know why they don't include that with the kit, because it's such a useful device. But it runs on a CR2032 battery, and I'll see if I can bring it closer in the video. I can obviously show you stills of it, but I'll see if I can actually bring that up. It's a really neat little device. There it is. And you may be able to see there's a plus and minus on the 4 buttons there, so I should be able to zoom in and out, but I just haven't figured it out yet. I'm certainly pleased I bought this thing. I was playing around with doing cloning shots, cloning and tracking together, so I could move around the building, and you would end up with a still frame panorama of me in several different places. The problem with that is you've got to go up to the blooming gimbal to start it off, and you've got to move back, get yourself in position. With this thing, all of that changes. Right, on to figuring out the zoom. Thanks for watching.